Palit GeForce RTX 2060 Super JetStream opinion. NVIDIA's GeForce RTX 2060 Super is available on store shelves and reviews of the AI partner cards are allowed. All of NVIDIA's board partners have released Super models, and this review covers the Palit RTX 2060 Super JetStream. We have a total of 6 reviews today covering other vendors, and the RTX 2070 Super, too. Palit has given their RTX 2060 Super JetStream a large overclock to a rated boost of 1830 MHz, which is 180 MHz higher than the Founders Edition. This results in a 6% performance improvement over the FE, making the card faster than both the Radeon RX 5700 XT and the RTX 2070, non-Super. AMD's fastest, the Radeon 7, is 7% faster. Compared to the non-Super RTX 2060, the performance uplift is an impressive 22%, and the RTX 2070 Super is 10% faster. With those performance numbers, we can easily recommend the card for gaming at 1440p. Palit is using a large triple-slot cooler on their card, which of course improves cooling potential tremendously. Temperatures have dropped by 9 degrees Celsius with slightly higher noise levels. You are free to use the second BIOS, however, which reduces fan speed a bit to bring noise levels down to 32 dB, a hair quieter than the Founders Edition. Temperatures in that mode are still 7 degrees Celsius better than the FE. I wish Palit would have used some of those temperature gains to quieten down the fan some more, especially on the second BIOS, which would have added a unique selling point over the Founders Edition. While by default, fan stop is not available, the second BIOS adds that capability, too. I would definitely recommend you use the second BIOS all the time as the temperature differences don't matter in real life and you get to enjoy lower noise levels and fans that shut off completely in idle, desktop work, and light gaming. While gaming power consumption is higher than on the Founders Edition, it is still very reasonable with less than 240 W. Actually, the higher power draw is the foundation for the performance increase out of the box because with a higher power limit, NVIDIA's boost algorithm will boost to higher clocks and keep the boosts active for longer. Of course, this slightly reduces overall power efficiency, but I think it's still perfectly fine. Overclocking our card worked well even though it is complicated a bit by the power limiter messing with your overclock. With a maximum clock of 2030 MHz on average and 6% performance gained, the results are very good, and better than other RTX 2060 Super cards we tested today. It would have been nice to see some memory overclock out of the box as the chips can definitely take it, which our manual overclocking results show. Unlike AMD's Radeon RX 5700 XT, the NVIDIA RTX Super lineup comes with support for ray tracing hardware acceleration. While that's not the most important feature to have right now, it looks like game developers are picking up on it, and many upcoming titles have been announced to feature ray tracing, so the future might be bright for RTX. I am slightly concerned that the RTX 2060's RTX capabilities might be a bit slow for all the eye candy, but NVIDIA has stated publicly that they will ensure even weaker RTX cards will provide a decent ray tracing experience. We found the card online in Europe for €458, including VAT, which we converted to $430 for the comparisons in this review. At $430, or plus 7.5%, the card is quite reasonably priced compared to the $400 Founders Edition, thanks to the 6% performance increase out of the box, and the included fan stop feature. AMD's new Radeon RX 5700 XT, which comes in at $400 is strong competition though, if pricing matters, offering a little bit better price, performance, with similar performance, but more heat and noise. In order to sweeten the deal, NVIDIA includes a 2-game bundle with all RTX Super cards consisting of Wolfenstein, Youngblood and Control. Both titles come with support for NVIDIA RTX ray tracing to show off the capabilities of their new technology.